Hi folks, and happy 2013. I'm Barb Whitney, your 2012 President of the London and St. Thomas Association of Realtors, here to wrap up the year that was in real estate. At the beginning of 2012, we projected a solid year for real estate sales, and the first 2 quarters of the year certainly bore that out, with sales up 3.3% from the previous year. During the third quarter, though, we saw the market starting to cool a little, and that carried forward into the fourth quarter, causing sales to dip ever so slightly. And when I say ever so slightly, I mean 0.3%. So, very slightly indeed. So why was this? Probably the government's decision to end the 30-year amortization periods ended up having some downstream effect over the rest of the market. If fewer people can get a mortgage, that means there are fewer potential buyers out there, and fewer buyers means that move-up buyers might have to wait to sell their home a little longer. However, it will probably take a few more months of data to gauge the overall impact of these regulatory changes. In the meantime, we are looking at slightly lower sales, as is the rest of Canada. The fourth quarter of 2012 sales are one way to gauge the market's overall health. Another is to look at the supply side, as measured in new listings. At the end of the year, new listings were down 11.5% over the previous year. This contributed to 2012 being a balanced market. We saw slightly fewer sales this year than we did in 2011, but also fewer listings. As for inventory, how many active listings remained in the system at year end? It was down 1.7%. So again, a very modest dip. This chart shows how our inventory of listings have trended over the past decade. It started off very low in the early part of the decade, spiked in 2008, dropped in 2009, and has been slowly building ever since. Now let's look at how sales compare to listings annually over the past decade, ending in 2012. The ratio of sales to listings tells us that as far as supply and demand go, our market continued to be a balanced one, and it has since 2009. Another market indicator is average sale price. A sudden jump in average house price could indicate that a housing bubble is imminent. Never a good thing. Less exciting, but far healthier, is a moderate trending upward in average house price over time. This kind of gradual increase means that homes will hold their value going forward. The average price for a home in the jurisdiction of the London and St. Thomas Association of Realtors as of December 31st, 2012 stood at $238,822, which is up 2.8% from the previous year. The London Census metropolitan area, which includes St. Thomas, Strathroy, most of Elgin and Middlesex counties, continues very affordable when compared to other centres. Here, we have the latest stats from the Canadian Real Estate Association from December 2012. Now let's compare the average price for a home in Canada at the end of November 2012, which is $356,008, to the average price in London and St. Thomas, $238,822. That's a difference of over $100,000. This fall, the Canadian Real Estate Association updated its housing forecast, lowering it both for this year and for 2013. It did this because of tightened mortgage regulations and anticipated decrease in Ontario and British Columbia. Even though the revision was downwards, nationally sales both this year and next are forecast to remain roughly on par with the 10-year average. That's what happened in 2012, and that's what we anticipate for our local market in 2013, a solid, reliable, balanced market. Well, that's 2012 in a nutshell. And I'd really like to thank you all for your support this year. It has been an amazing year. You have an outstanding board of directors, and 2013 is going to be a great year. Now I would like to welcome our 2013 President, Doug Pedler. Welcome, Doug.
Hi, Barb.
He's going to guide you through a great year. And for more information on real estate in London, please check out our website at www.lstar.ca.